the secret is that I'm using iOS beta 14, and the original version or public version of the iOS 14 OS will be released in the month of September if everything goes well. And the best part in that is uh, using artificial intelligence, uh, which is called neural technology.
ఆడెవడో నొక్కుతున్నాడు పని లేక ఆడియో న్యూట్లో పెట్టుకొని నొక్కుంటున్నాడు.
Host, please mute everybody. Mute everybody, please.
I'm getting distracted.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, whoever is hosting, could you please mute the participants
mute
who
the
are
participants.
on mute? Yeah. Because if it is voluntary, people would not do it.
So, with the help of neural technology, right now we have few apps accessible and few apps are not accessible. So when our
Maharaj, you can unmute yourself.
Currently unmuted. Galaxy.
Am I audible now?
To
Yeah, you are audible.
Pramod Parmer to
Yes, yes.
voiceover off.
Carry on.
So as I was saying that few apps are not accessible for us now. So in order to fill this gap using neural technology, Apple is going to introduce a new feature called voiceover recognition, through which voiceover itself make inaccessible apps and websites accessible for us. And I'm enjoying the most inaccessible or the worst accessible application called Flipkart. No matter how many times we give them feedback, still they are not responding to us. So I'm conveniently be able to use even Flipkart with the help of voice over recognition now. So I can say that this could be the milestone in screen reading technology as a whole. Okay, now I'll come back to my daily schedule. So after listening to NDTV news, I won't be satisfied with just the bulletin. I usually want to read Hindu as well. So I read Hindu newspaper using a web browser called Safari, which is a native app for iPhone.
Safari.
I just open Safari, go to bookmarks. I bookmarked Hindu website. I click on that. Instead of typing every time the URL, I just click on that bookmark, and I don't even have to I don't even have to enter my password and user ID. I just have to click on auto fill passwords and give my
Face ID authenticated.
Face
Safari address 10%.
I can just authenticate with my Face ID, and now
Image.
see
Newspaper.
it even gives us the description regarding the images we have in newspaper.
Image. Image. 01. Image. Image.
01.
01. Front.
This is the front page.
SE hits up image at opposition meeting. CM's plan to move SE on JEE. Neat.
Okay. This is the news article. I can simply
Sonia at opposition.
first
Listen. Text. Image. 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 Position. Visited. Deload image. Back. Vijayawada. Image. 03. Regional. SE hits image. A poster with text and an image of a building. Image. A blue and white logo on a white background.
So these all are the images, and it simply describes everything live, and we can understand. Not previously we didn't have the fortune of looking at images and understanding. Now we can understand all the images that we come across in newspaper,
SE refuses to set aside HC
and in
or
order
the
to
Hindu, but
read this, I can simply click on the news
a
item, and I can continue
three-judge bench comprising Justices Asha,
reading like this. Or
staff,
if I want to
judges,
listen,
listen,
I can listen.
address.
This is a
refuses to set aside the order in three capital
Judges see no
states.
SE
Judges see no merit.
so this is how I read. This is how I read newspaper every day.
స్టాప్ చేసి పడేశాడు నాకు ఆ బ్లూటూత్ తెచ్చి ఫ్రిడ్జ్ మీద ఆగు సుప్రీత్ కన్నయ్య
Madam, please mute yourself.
After reading newspaper,
Maharaj, please unmute yourself.
Sir, kindly unmute yourself.
Not currently unmuted.
am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, I think my demonstration of reading Hindu newspaper has been reached everyone, right?
Yes, yes.
And then after reading newspaper, while I make tea, I just listen to music, for which I use my phone. After that, when I have to go to office, right now I'm not doing it, but I would love doing that. That is booking Rapido
UCO MPTD
or
issue.
Ola to my office without
Voiceover.
depending on anyone, for which also I can simply ask Siri.
Hello, madam. Okay. Yeah, someone raised their hand. Yeah, whoever is having query, you can unmute yourself. But if it's a technical issue, unmute yourself. Otherwise, you will have a session after he completes his demonstration.
Book
Sir, continue.
Rapido to Nellore. I'm just asking Siri to book Rapido. Book Rapido to Nellore.
It looks like you don't have an.
Fine. Actually, it books Rapido or Ola if I just ask Siri to do so. Unfortunately, in the area where I stay now, there are no such services. I would love to do so for going to office and coming back to office. And after reaching office, if I have to read some text, I can simply turn on Seeing AI for reading documents. Right now, I don't have any documents with me, so that I'll just read the screen using Seeing AI application. Open Seeing AI. I just asked Siri to open Seeing AI. So it opened.
Efner Connect. IAR Connect B. On Act. Trust screen record.
So it is reading everything that is being displayed on the screen. So usually I go by auto, and when I have to give the money to Autowala, or when I have to take money from Autowala, I simply use an application called Cash Reader, and it's very quick. it responds very quickly and gives us very accurate information. I'll just show that now. Okay, now I'll show how can I recognize currency notes.
Dock. Cache reader. Edit mode. Activate default.
I just activated cache reader
Cache read 200.
and just pointed at the note and it just announced it. Now I'm pointing my phone away. Now again, I'll point at the currency note so that you can understand how quickly it responds. 1, 2, 3, start.
200.
Just
200.
I'm just showing it and immediately
200.
it is announcing. It is not taking even 1 second gap. Okay, that's how I managed to understand if I'm giving right amount and if I'm getting right amount. Then if I have to read certain things, I use voice dream reader. I'll show that as well now.
Education folder. Add notes. Voice dream reader. Voice dream reader. Add. Edit. India.
This is art and architecture related book.
Order.
Right now, I'm
I'm
reading it.
Text. Play. Button.
Drawings from Persian antecedents. There was a change in color palette, themes, and forms.
I can forward by sentence.
Shifted from depicting the god.
I can forward and rewind by paragraph. And I can bookmark if I want to know meaning for a particular word. I can simply mark it and I can get the information. I mean, dictionary information. And I can make bookmarks and I can copy text and paste it somewhere. Or I can write notes and I can do all such stuff using Voice Dream Reader. I also have an application called Voice Dream Scanner, which helps me to scan continuously. If I have a book, I can take snaps of each page continuously so that I can recognize them all together at the end, and I can make a document and I can export to any other third-party applications. And I also have another application called Voice Dream Writer, using which we can conveniently prepare documents that helps us
Universal
to write things. Then if I have to buy something online, I use Amazon or Flipkart. And for lunch, sometimes I use Swiggy. Now I'll briefly show you how I use Amazon, Flipkart, and Swiggy. Okay.
Voice dream.
For time being, I'm skipping Voice Dream Writer and Voice Dream Scanner, as I demonstrated Voice Dream Reader now.
Lifestyle folder. 7. Yono. Amazon.
So after
What are you
opening
looking for?
Amazon,
Search field. Search field. VE. Or text braille screen.
if
input,
anyone is
orientation
interested
locked,
to buy
landscape, screen away
iPhone,
mode. Contracted.
iPhone XR is the economic model. I'll just type for it.
IP8.0 space XR space XR portrait search.
I just typed
Search.
iPhone XR.
Back button.
You wouldn't have understood what I was typing. I'll tell you the secret behind that.
Screen ref braille table words. Heading screen braille screen headings. Heading not found. Now link Apple iPhone 11 64 GB. Link headings. Sponsored Apple iPhone 10R 64 GB. Blue. Indian rupee sign 49,900. Link.
Okay.
Save Indian. Save extra with no cost. The Amazon Prime. Link.
So by clicking here, I can proceed with my purchase, but I'm not going to do now. And I was quite excited when I heard that Apple is introducing a new feature which help us to understand inaccessible applications. So when I heard about that, I started looking for the worst accessible application, and first prize goes to Flipkart. So in my research, Flipkart is the worst accessible or most inaccessible application, and I happily installed this time, and I started exploring Flipkart with the new feature, and I'll show you how it works. Okay.
Lives, Amazon, Swiggy, MyGeo, Google, Yo, Phone Pay, Yo, Flip, Amazon,
Flipkart.
Image, a character, more headings, screen recognition off for Flipkart.
So when I turn off screen recognition, these few things are accessible. First one,
insurance,
ideas,
smart store, games, credit,
video,
super shop, tab, so button.
This is
Button.
This is how Flipkart works without screen recognition. So now I'm turning on screen recognition.
Braille table, screen recognition on for Flipkart. View all, button, Flipkart, notification, 1-8. Q search for products, top rated, view all, but wrist watches, speakers, power banks, SanDisk, top picks on.
I don't know where all these things were hidden before turning on screen recognition.
Lingerie, nightwear, night dresses, shapewear, shrug, home, shop, super.
See, so many things are being displayed here, but we couldn't hear anything without turning on the screen recognition. Okay, and this is just to show you how wonderful the new feature called screen recognition. It also, as I demonstrated while taking you through Hindu newspaper, it just describes images live. You don't need any third-party application to recognize your images, and you don't even have to take time to export or import to third-party applications and get them recognized with the help of internet. Now, no, everything will be done offline, instantly, immediately, accurately, conveniently. So this is the new feature. I'm quite excited about that, and I hope this will be available for public very soon, and everyone will be able to use it and will be able to appreciate it. Okay, after having done with Flipkart, now I'll just move to Swiggy.
Shrugs, under 3,000, Amazon, Live, Yono, Phone Pay, Google Pay, Swiggy.
This Swiggy
Search,
is also
tab,
accessible.
Selected, off, in location.
Here we have an image. Let us see what that image is.
Offers, image, button. Image, button.
Okay, it's not giving any information.
Offers, image, button. Image, in progress.
Okay, due to
Progress.
poor internet connectivity, it is in progress. I did not connect Wi-Fi. We will come back to this later. And I'll also show you how I organized my applications on the screen briefly. You may also consider doing like this so that you don't have to search for applications. Of course, I can ask Siri instantly and it opens whatever app I wanted it to open. As I asked Siri to open Seeing AI.
Education folder. Navigation folder, 11 apps. Utilities folder, 10 app. Multimedia folder, social folder. Lifestyle folder, store folder. Internet folder, games folder. Amazon Alexa, recently updated.
I need these applications instantly sometimes, so I did not kept these two applications in any folder.
Assistant, page, setting, phone, WhatsApp.
Yeah. Then I've been using Siri for quite a like I've been using Siri ever since I started demonstrating uh, how I use Apple products. And sometimes Google Assistant will work far accurate than Siri. When I wanted to know some information accurately, like if I want to know the key command for turning on narrator in Windows, I can simply ask Google Assistant and it tells the direct answer. Whereas Siri, it gives some results and it asks us to go through by ourselves. And I also use Amazon Alexa sometimes on my phone. And I have Alexa device in my room, and when I said Alexa, it started hearing my commands. Okay. I use Alexa for listening to Kindle books. Its voice is very nice. It reads
What's cash
Kindle
reader?
books
Roger, assistant.
with a voice which has really human touch.
Amazon Alexa.
I'll show that now.
Tap to talk. Help feed. Tap to talk to Alexa. Tap to talk to Alexa. Tap to talk to Alexa. Tap to talk to.
Tintale.
Started. Selected. Link Skype. Get started. Button. Communicate. Now. Devices. More. Help. Tap to talk to Alexa. Tap to talk. Tap Alexa. Tap to talk to Alexa. Tap Alexa. Button. Alexa. Indian polity. Alexa. Indian polity for skip. You can turn off hands skip, but turn on skip. Turn on but
Read from Kindle.
Alexa. What's the weather in London? Try saying what Alexa.
Resuming
Alexa,
your most recent book.
This is how it
for
reads
civil services
Kindle
and
book.
other state examinations, 6th edition. There are 1 day, 6 hours left in the book. Union of States. Article 1 describes India, that is, Bharat, as a union of states rather than a federation of states. This provision deals with two things.
How
1,
sweet the voice
name of
is
the
and
country,
how
and 2, type of polity.
soothingly it is reading.
There was no unanimity in the Constituent Assembly with regard to the name of the country.
Swiggy.
Some members
Amazon
suggested
Alexa
the traditional name, Bharat,
Apps.
while
Swiggy.
others advocated
Amazon
the modern
close
name.
Amazon app.
Okay. So I
Sweet.
use
WhatsApp.
Alexa for reading Kindle books and for asking some questions, and I use Google Assistant to ask direct questions and it gives straightforward answers. And
This might answer your question.
then
I know about one straight on earth.
Uber, Ola, Rapido. These three applications are very much accessible. We can use them to travel independently, and I'm not demonstrating in detail. And if I want to listen to radio, any radio for that matter, let me ask for Radio Udan. Hey Siri, play Radio Udan.
Now playing by Saya Dunley.
Play Radio Udan.
जल्दी से अपनी डायरी नोट करिए जहां भी आप नोट करते हैं ये idioms phrase.
Play All India Radio Telugu.
Here's UPSC radio.
Play All India Radio Telugu.
Now playing UPSC.
Sorry. Play All India Radio. Okay. I can also ask Siri to play radios, and if I have to go to, if I have to get some details regarding a particular location, I can simply ask Siri. Like I'll ask Siri, for example, get me Vijay Durga restaurant details.
I found one option. Vijay Durga Family Restaurant on NH16. Does that one sound good?
Yes.
You can call that location or get directions to it. What would you like me to do?
Get directions. It can even call, okay? I'm not asking
Getting
it to-
directions to Vijay Durga Family Restaurant.
Now it opened the directions
Maps. Welcome to Maps.
in maps.
Discuss. Continue. Continue. Button. Katramida. Katramida. R. Kedaba. R. Indraja Multi-Store.
Starting route to Vijay Durga
location.
Family Restaurant. Head south on Railway Station Road, then turn left.
Okay.
Start on Railway Station Road. Start. Turn left. Left. Arrival. 7. 8. 5 minutes. Card controller. 2.0. And button. Share ET. And button. Share ET.
I can
and
even
button.
share
ET.
yet to arrival time and distance to anyone.
And button.
I'm
And
ending
route.
the navigation.
Share ET. Share ET. My location. Start on Railway
See,
State Map.
the
Turn
other
left.
thing,
Left. Start on. Turn left.
actually I'm getting distracted from background voice.
Setting. Map. Card. Sharmi Nagar.
Okay. The other best thing in Apple Maps is that we can simply explore with single finger on the screen, and we can understand where exactly we are staying and what routes are there around us, and where those routes will lead, and what are the points of interest and where they are exactly located. So all these things can be understood by a visually impaired person by just exploring with a single finger on the screen and navigating. I'll just demonstrate that now.
Card controller. Vijay Durga Family Map. Balaji Street. Christian Pita.
Just a moment.
Kindukiri Hospital. Cavali Railway Station. Swig. Maps. Close map. App switcher.
Open maps.
Maps.
In order to open apps, or in order to make calls to people, or if I have to send messages, or if I have to send WhatsApp text or audio messages, or if I have to record something, or if I have to learn or understand something, most of the times I rely upon Siri. I don't touch my phone.
Map.
That's quite convenient, right? Then
Search card map. Railway station. Railway station road. Pause to follow. Railway station road.
you might be hearing a sound.
Railway station road. Map.
I'm
Map.
just dragging my here at the center. I have my current location, and if I move my finger upwards,
Railway station road.
Railway station road, and you might be hearing small clicks. So if I am,
Theater road.
that sound indicates that I am on right track and moving my finger in a right direction. If
Cavali
pitch
Railway
increases
station.
like
Theater
this,
road. Railway.
I don't know
station.
how clearly you are able to listen to
Pound.
this sound, because I'm not sure if microphone is catching this sound or not, but in short, it gives some sound. If you are on right line, it gives you the sound in low pitch, and if you are just moving away from the exact track, it gives you some ticks in high pitch, so that you can understand that you are going away and you can again come back, and it tells you how you are supposed to go.
My location. Cavali Railway station.
So if
Railway
I
station road. Pause to follow. Now on Railway station road.
pass to
Railway
follow, I'm
station
just
road
moving
map.
my finger,
Tamalapenta road.
then Tumalapenta road. I reached that, and I'm continuing on the same route.
Katramida.
Then Kacherimeta.
Search for plate map. Add button.
So this way we can explore and understand by ourselves without looking at the map. We can understand the exact points of interest and exact routes. Okay, now I'm done with Apple Maps as well. So far, I demonstrated what I do immediately after waking up, and what I do for reading, what I do for writing, and what I do for exchanging cash and understanding certain things. If there is a scene and if there is no one to explain me, or if there is a picture and if I want to understand, I can simply take a snap of it and I can understand what it is. For that, I use an application called Seeing AI. I'll just open Seeing AI. I just ask Siri to open it.
Seeing NAR. Quick pause. Recognizing English. Channel. Adjustable.
It
Short
instantly
icon.
reads the text.
0.
This helps us to read the text on food packets and all such things.
Oh. No edges of channel. Adjust the
Product. If you have a product and if you scan a QR code, then it gives you the entire information about that particular product. Person. If you teach Seeing AI to recognize few persons, you have to take snaps of them and you have to tell Seeing AI who that person is. And next time when you come across that particular person, either if you really meet the person, or if you have a few photos and if you want to recognize that person amongst those photos, you can use Seeing AI's person recognition feature. Currency. Seeing AI can also recognize currency, but it's not that accurate. Scene. Uh, this describes whatever the scene is contained in the picture. Maybe a picture received in WhatsApp or some other channels, or a picture that we instantly capture. As I was explaining about voiceovers inbuilt image description, iPhone now describes the images instantly, immediately, accurately. But Seeing AI can also do that. So I'll just try it out. I'm capturing my laptop. I'm using Zoom on my laptop and I'm demonstrating it with my phone.
Processing. A screenshot of a computer.
Yeah, this is how it describes. It doesn't even take more than 2 seconds, I could say. I'll capture another photo.
Take picture.
Okay, now my focus is on take picture button. I'm starting capturing. 1, 2, 3, capture.
Take picture. Processing. A close-up of a computer.
Yeah. I don't think it took even 2 seconds. In 1 second, it finished its work. And so I think I explained most important applications that I use in my day-to-day life. And other things I'm just ignoring because most of you might be knowing those things like YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, net browsing. We can conveniently open any website in Safari. Safari is a web browser. I heard that there are few issues in few mobiles in browsing internet, but an iPhone, without any hindrances, we can conveniently browse through various websites unless that particular website is inaccessible. Of course, now VoiceOver is making inaccessible websites also accessible. Now I'll demonstrate how websites can be browsed.
Games internet folder.
Safari.
Text dimmed. Stop. Address. Paper dot V word text braille heading braille selection orientate www full stop a p l www full a p p l e s full m portrait go.
I typed www applewiz.com.
A community-powered website. Braille screen input. Heading. Links. Headings. Welcome to Applevis. Heading. Getting started with your first Mac. Latest post. Filter. 2 hours ago. Form.
So, on iPhone, as much speed as you can operate. I mean, iPhone can cooperate with you as per the speed of your operation. If you are, if you navigate fast, it also cooperates and it works fast. If you work slow, it also works slow. Okay. I'm in Appleviz website now. Appleviz website or Appleviz is a big community of people who use various Apple products to get uh, podcasts, articles, demonstrations, new information, or question and answer sessions regarding uh, all Apple products. So those who are using Apple products, the best source to learn or to get things clarified, Applewiz is the best source. So we can even browse internet conveniently. We can navigate by heading,
Link headings. Heading not
or
links.
link by link.
Zero screen recognition. Buttons.
Buttons.
3 buttons.
3 buttons.
Characters.
Character,
Words, lines,
word,
braille
line.
table. 0 headings.
So I was typing very fast, right? So the secret behind that fast typing is Braille screen input. Those who know Braille or those who can type Braille or write in Braille, there is a feature uh, in iPhone called Braille screen input, and this has recently been launched even in Android as well. So you can place your fingers on the screen and you can make some patterns, Braille patterns with your finger, and those patterns will be typed as letters. I'll show few typing methods on iPhone. Open Notes. I just asked Siri to open Notes. And
Continue. New note.
New note.
New note. Cap V. Victor.
We have different modes of typing. The first is standard mode. We can touch and double touch so that that particular letter will get inserted. The second method is touching and lifting our finger on a particular letter that we want to be typed. So other than these two methods, there is one more method called slide to type. So without lifting your finger, you can simply drag your finger and whatever letter, whatever word you want to type, it gets typed. For this, iPhone also uses artificial intelligence predictions and also and the results are very satisfying, no doubt about that. I'll type few text.
Cap H. He. Hey. Hello.
Hello.
G. A. Adam. ASAP. Adam. Delete. Adam. G. H. How. A. R. U. F. That's so. Do.
How are you doing?
Delete. Do. D. That's spot. Door. Doing. T. Two. Tiff. Two. Tator. Trip today. Tidier.
So I just dragged my finger on the keyboard and these words have been inserted. Now I'll show you how I type using Braille screen input. Okay.
Word, text, Braille screen, and or delete. Hello. A-I space L space O M Y space dot 5 and space S dots 234 space M H dot E 8 R A J dots 25 I A M V dots space V space A A P P Y space T O B B dots space B space A B L E space T O space to T Y P E space S space F A street space U S Inc space B R L dots 1 2 3 apostrophe space B R S C O E E N space N P U T portrait note screen input note text field is editing. Hi all, my name I'm Maharji. I'm very happy to be able to type so fast using BR screen input.
We not only be able to type fast, but we can also use contractions, and that adds more speed. So I would suggest those who have iPhone, please try it out. Those who don't know Braille, those who did not read in special schools, those who did not study in special schools and feel that they don't know Braille screen, no problem. We can learn Braille screen very quickly. There are people who learned and now typing at very high speed. There is a girl by name Sindhu who is working in Punjab National Bank. She is my sister, and she learned Braille very recently, and now she is competing with those who studied in special schools as far as Braille typing is concerned. So this is an example, and please don't get disheartened to learn Braille afresh, and I wish you all the best. And these are various typing methods. I can even dictate that also works very accurately. Hello all, I am very happy to present you how I use iPhone on day-to-day basis.
Delete inserted hello all. I am very happy to present you how to use iPhone on day-to-day basis.
Right? So this is how dictation works, and most of you who are using Android phones are well aware of it, but I came across few people who are using iPhone. They don't use dictation much, so for them I think this will be useful. And I can also read books using Kindle application, books application on iPhone, and various other applications. So I think I covered most important and essential applications so far. So yeah, you can ask if you have any questions. To organizers, I would like to know if I can take questions right now, or question section is at the end.
Now
You can take now.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Any one of you have any questions regarding iPhone? Yeah, you are most welcome to raise your questions. Anyone can shoot your question immediately.
If anybody wants to ask anything, you can raise your hand. We will unmute you. Venkatesh B, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, Maharaj. I am Venkatesh. From which version onwards Braille keyboard is accessible for us?
As far as iPhone is concerned, from iOS 8 onwards, this feature had been in existence. So right now, the latest version is iOS 13. So soon iOS 14 is coming. So I think everyone is having a Braille screen input in their iPhones.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Manikanta, you can ask your question.
Bro, this is Manikanta.
Hi.
For starting users,
what is the model first you suggest?
Okay. Actually, in my opinion, as I've been using iPhone, I feel iPhone is the best and most accessible phone, and very convenient and easy to use phone, in my opinion. This is my opinion. Um, in this context, I'll also tell you few disadvantages of holding an iPhone. Um, Actually, every iPhone from basic model to advanced model will have almost all features now. But from from iOS 14 onwards, which is going to be released in this September, there is a new feature called screen recognition, image recognition, text recognition, altogether called voice over recognition. These three features are not available in models which were released in 2017 or before. So you have to, if you have to buy a new phone, please consider buying a phone that was released in 2018 or later. iPhone XR, XS, XS Max, which were released in 2018, 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max. These mobiles are released in 2019, and iPhone SE is released in 2020. So you can consider buying all these 7 models. Don't go for X, 8, 8 Plus, 7, 7 Plus, all these previous models. And in this context, as I mentioned, that I'll tell you a few disadvantages. iPhone is yet to improve in certain areas, like it doesn't read Telugu. Okay. Of course, we have an alternative. If you have text somewhere, you can copy the text and you can paste it in Google Translate, and you can listen to that particular text by clicking on Speak Original Text button. Okay. It perfectly reads with Google TTS. No doubt about that. But if you want to read Telugu instantly, that is also possible, but not as accurate as it is being read in Android phones or Windows laptops. You can understand the context. It reads you in Telugu also, no problem. If you are browsing through a Telugu website, you can understand the content, but you can't thoroughly understand. Okay, it's not reading that accurate. But if you want to listen to some text in Telugu accurately, you can copy the text and paste it in Google Translate, and that reads you clearly. Okay, but instant Telugu reading is not available yet. Not only Telugu, Indian languages other than Hindi. And the other disadvantage is those who got habituated using pirated applications. For them, it's quite disappointing that you can't use any pirated application. Of course, there is a process called jailbreaking. If you jailbreak, then you can use all those pirated applications. As iPhones are known for its security, jailbreaking, in my opinion, is not advisable, but we can jailbreak and we can use pirated applications also. So these two disadvantages, in my opinion, can also be substituted, no doubt. So yeah, um, in remaining areas, in my opinion, iPhone holds the best accessibility. Yeah, next question, please.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Sir, first of all, I want to congratulate you. You have given a lot of informative, useful knowledge to us.
Thank you.
That was really great. Sir, actually, I first of all I introduce myself. Myself Shiv Kumar Garg. I'm from Gurgaon. I'm also a visual impaired person. I'm suffering from RP.
Okay.
So I want to know just about that. How could you connect your phone with PC? How it is possible?
Yeah. If you're talking about iPhone,
yes,
you have an application if you want to connect your phone to Mac, you don't have to do anything. Automatically, things will be synced together. If I get a call, I can answer from my Mac or from my phone.
You are using Mac?
I can do all these things if I have a Mac. Or if you want to connect your phone to your Windows PC, there is an application called iTunes. By using that application, you can sync your photos, videos, documents, and voice recordings, music, and all such stuff between your computer and your phone. And there is one more possibility, that is most of you might be aware of Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. So also for Apple, there is another drive called iCloud Drive. If you install iCloud Drive on your Windows PC, whatever you paste in iCloud Drive on your Windows PC will be reflected in your iPhone and vice versa. Or everything that is being pasted in iPhone will be reflected in Windows PC. So in that way, we can sync between iPhone and Windows. It may be little big process, I mean, little longer process, but not difficult. And uh, we can't say that it is impossible. And the other thing I forgot to tell you is that a visually impaired person can easily take snaps. Like iPhone, it is possible. Sir, if I am clear to you, I'll demonstrate capturing photos.
Please, please.
Am I clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. I'll show you all how we can capture photos. Okay. Open camera. I just asked Siri to open camera. It opened camera.
Okay.
Continue. Button. Continue.
Abdul Rahman left.
Entered.
Near top edge.
Near top edge.
Near bottom hyphen left
Near
edge.
bottom left
Near
edge.
left edge.
Near left edge.
Near top hyphen left edge.
QVF 61,987 left.
Tilt left. One face outside left edge.
Tilt left, one face outside left edge. Now
Viewfinder. Focus unlocked. One face near left edge. Centered.
centered.
Near left edge.
So it is
Outside
telling
left edge.
outside left edge now. So it is giving the right information.
Okay.
A visually impaired person without any difficulty can capture photos using iPhone.
So that's really great.
So that is also possible. Yeah, now I can take next question.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Mute my audio.
Next question.
Sandeep, you can ask your question now. Sandeep.
Sorry, due to some technical the call. Okay. Hello, Maharaj. I'm Sandeep. Basically, for every 3 months or every 6 months, softwares will be updated, right? iOS 13.1 to 13.2. So after releasing the new version of this iOS software, so whether we have to update it or not, somebody will say that if you update the software, the battery will slow down, and you'll be facing some small issues while updating the software. So
Actually, no such things. To my knowledge, these all are few rumors, or these all are. I mean, this is misinformation, I could say. As per my knowledge, I'm subject to correction. And see, with every update, things will be improved. Sometimes things will also become like things will be broken down. Most of the times, things will be improved if you update to the latest version. And hardly, if there are any things broken down with software update, that might be one or two. So we can adjust such things, right? Without bugs, there can be no software. So if you ask me whether I update or not, I am quite anxious about updates, and I don't care for bugs. I immediately update whichever whichever update is available, I immediately update. But if you can't bear even a single bug, and if you don't have anxiety for exploring new software, then you can simply wait. That's it. First, what I would suggest is those especially who are having iPhone, simply open, whenever you see an update, simply open Apple's website. They will immediately, as soon as update is released, they just compile a document mentioning the improvements and bugs, so that you can go through those listed items that are improved or that are broken down, and you can take a decision after reading these things. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Maharaj. And one more query.
Yeah.
Actually, I use Rapido.
Okay.
So long back, I actually from 7 months due to lockdown, I'm going my own on self by car or something. So after booking the Rapido, after dropping, they'll ask for feedback, right? So voiceover is not supporting with that. So
And don't worry. In September, mostly by 20th of September, you will be getting iOS 14. As I was telling ever since I started speaking, that there is an awesome feature called voiceover recognition that makes all inaccessible apps and websites accessible. So just bear with these bugs for 20 more days, I could say. You'll get 14 and you can enjoy everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Now, Sindhu ma'am, you can ask your question.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thanks to each one of you for conducting such a wonderful session, and whereas that was wonderful demonstration. I also would like you to demonstrate to read Telugu text using Google Translate.
Yeah.
So that was the disadvantage you've mentioned, right? But that's not actually a disadvantage. That can still be achieved using iPhone.
Okay. I'll show that
Education
also.
folder. Settings. Speech button. Select speaking. Velocity. Voiceover. Braille. Speaking rate. Speech button. Pronunciation. Voice. Siri. Reshape. Siri female button.
So I am enabling Indian Siri female voice.
Siri female. Using
It instantly reads Telugu, but it doesn't read accurately. I think I got a Telugu message.
Your message. Message. స్వతంత్ర భారతదేశంలో సామాజిక సంస్కార చాలపాయ కాకవాచి హైదరాబాద్ కెన్లోన్లో నాసిరు పారగయం VVV.
We can understand the content. We can understand the context, but we don't understand it properly, right? So if you are browsing through a Telugu website, this helps you to understand what exactly you are coming across. But in order to listen to the text perfectly,
Reply forward copy.
I am just copying from WhatsApp. Open Google Translate. I just asked Siri to open Google Translate.
Translate. Enter text. Text field.
So
Insertion.
I'm doubling here and I'm pasting it.
Translate. Pasted from WhatsApp. Go.
I'm just clicking on go button.
Translate. Speak original text.
This is how it reads.
దేశంలో సామాజిక సంస్కరణల ఆకాశవాణి హైదరాబాద్ కేంద్రంలో యూట్యూబ్ కమ్ వాచ్ అవి ఈక్వల్ టు ద మెథడ్.
YouTube. This is YouTube URL. So this is how iPhone reads Telugu. So You don't even have to feel that iPhone doesn't read local languages. This is just Telugu. I think people from different regions attended this program. So other than Hindi, voiceover doesn't support. So you can substitute almost all Indian languages with Google Translate.
Yes, thanks, Maharaj. We have a question from Varun.
Okay.
Varun, go ahead.
Hi, Maharaj. Well, I would like to know, how do you place your fingers on phone in order to type Braille? One, and number two, how Alexa is useful to you other than reading Kindle books in your day-to-day life?
Okay. Usually there are two types of braille screen input. Like if you are acquainted with Perkins style of typing, as we have old typewriters, and now if you have a braille refreshable display, um, you can have a Perkins style of keys. So if you place your phone on a tabletop or flat surface, you can place your fingers next to each other on screen in a single line, and left hand index finger will become 1, middle finger 2, ring finger 3, and right hand index finger 4, middle finger 5, and ring finger 6. If you don't want like that, and if you want your dots organized simulating your braille slate, then you can choose screen away mode. You have to place your phone in such a way that a person who is sitting in front of you should be able to see your screen entirely. As you play guitar, how would you place your guitar? So like that, you have to place your screen. The back of your phone should face your chest, and you will be balancing your phone with your thumb and little finger, and with remaining fingers you will be typing. And if you are comfortable having 1 2 3 at right side, you can have 1 2 3 at right side, or if you want 1 2 3 at left side and 4 5 6 at right side, you can also have in that way. So you can also switch between contracted and non-contracted braille. You can switch between two different languages. Telugu, I mean, local languages are not read by voiceover, but using braille screen input, we can type perfectly. That can also be perfect. That can also be done perfectly. And in this context, I would also like to mention that if you have an Orbit reader or Braille Me or any other braille refreshable displays, you can simply connect it to your iPhone, and you can not only read whatever is being displayed on the screen, you can also type. You can even type in local languages. You can read text that is available in local languages. You can not only read and write, but also you can completely operate your iPhone with key commands without touching your phone. You just have to take your phone only to talk or to listen to things using speaker. Otherwise, you don't even have to touch your phone if you have a braille refreshable display, or if you are planning to get one. Yeah. Am I clear, sir?
Yeah,
Regarding
very much, very much. Thank you for that.
And we have a question from Amit Kumarji. Amit Kumar, you can unmute yourself.
Sorry, actually, I had another question in continuation to that
Okay.
about Alexa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. If you have an Alexa, same. Actually, Alexa is made to be a standalone device. If you have it in your room, you can same as I asked Siri to remind something, add to my shopping list a few things, or set alarm, or uh, um, uh, uh, register an appointment to a calendar, or take some notes. Like if I want to note something, instead of typing, I can simply ask Siri to note it down. It remembers. It may likewise we can do all these things with Alexa. As I have Siri, which works very fast. I did not mention all these things with the help of Alexa, or else you can do all these things either with Siri or with Alexa or with Google Assistant. These basic things can be done by all all these three personal assistants, adding calendars, reminders, alarms, and asking questions. Alexa can also help you to learn new things, or you can ask Alexa saying, Alexa, we will play games, and it gives you some options. You can choose a few games, and Alexa will play with you.
I don't know that one.
Actually, here I have Alexa.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
So you mean Alexa is a kind of external device, Siri and Assistant is an internal applications.
No. Alexa is a standalone device, but an app also available for iPhone. Without having a
device.
You can simply open app and you can do all these things. But Alexa, Google Assistant will consume more battery. That's the reason I have a separate device for Alexa.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
You can also ask Alexa to direct to prepare some recipes. It gives you the instructions step by step, and it waits until you finish doing what it said. So many things can be done using it.
Brilliant.
I would like to add one more thing. If you are a Prime customer, you will be able to shop actually.
Yeah, shopping, listening to music.
Oh, that's great.
And if you want to know the exact price of a product, you can simply ask Alexa for giving you. I mean, you can ask Alexa for the details of that particular product.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your time, Maharaj.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Amit Kumarji, you can ask your question.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your wonderful session.
Thank you, sir.
I want to ask one question regarding night mode in phone. I use Android phone.
Okay.
And in the phone setting, I have done night mode, but most of the apps not having night mode. So how can convert in night mode?
Yeah, that I will answer in Android section.
Yeah, this session is specially dedicated for iPhones. If you have any,
but I only use Android phone, not
that will be answered.
Yeah, that will be answered by me in the Android session.
Android session will be held right
after
and one more questions regarding use iPhone by calling.
Yeah, there is a personal assistant for iPhone that is called Siri. You can ask Siri to do anything like, hey Siri, call Akka.
Calling Akka primary.
So yeah, it started calling. Hey Siri, remind me to drink water after 10 minutes.
Okay, add it to today's reminder. It should
send message to Akka saying hi.
Which one? Akka Ama.
Akka.
Your message to Akka says hi. Ready to send it?
Yes. So this way you can just use your phone with your voice. In this context, I would also like to demonstrate one more thing that is called voice recognition. Turn on voice recognition.
Sorry, I can't do that.
So there is a feature called voice recognition. You can simply use your voice to operate your phone completely.
Voice control.
Okay, I'll show that as well.
Voice control on.
Okay, now I'll give voice commands. Go back.
Accessibility. Help you
Go
customize
back.
your iPhone to your individual.
Go back.
Bluetooth on button.
Flick right. Flick right. 1 minute. Go home. Go home.
Settings.
Swipe right. Swipe right.
Phone.
Swipe right.
Get directions button.
Swipe right.
Get Google direction.
Swipe left.
Cache reader.
Swipe left.
Photos.
So this way you can operate your entire phone without touching.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Sir, please give your mobile number.
Yeah, it's 8985982535. 8985982535.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Amirji. And we have a question from Hassan Said. So, Said sir, you can unmute yourself. Said sir, can you able to hear me?
Yeah, are you able to hear me, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the nice session. And Mehraj, it was good to listen to you. And okay, I have a question on this WhatsApp web.
Okay.
So, are you covering that, or do you have any idea about that? So, because no, you know, like these WhatsApp messages are huge in number. So, WhatsApp web would be convenient enough to read through the messages that are there in WhatsApp.
Sorry for interrupting you, sir. We are actually doing this session on both Android and as well as iOS. If you require this, we will definitely do a session on PC.
Yeah, no. See, it's a part of that, right? So only whatever is there on the phone.
But at the same time, he cannot demonstrate to you, right? So that's why.
Yeah. Okay. In brief, sir, it depends on the website you are using, and I think in Mac it is quite accessible. I also heard that it is accessible on Windows as well. First, you have to open WhatsApp web and you have to scan the QR code with your
Yeah,
phone.
that we'll do. No, that we'll do. After that, like it is.
Yeah,
it is accessible, but not that convenient enough.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's why, sir. Earlier there used to be something called FAQ extension. Now they discontinued it. If it works, it will work like any other website, and you will be able to use that, and you can use up to some extent. I'm not sure about JAWS. Yeah.
Which one is accessible?
Web.whatsapp can be used with NVDA for some extent. I'm not saying it's completely usable, but it's accessible up to some extent.
Accessible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I use JAWS.
So yeah, I think you have to compromise few things if you use JAWS, but I would advise relying on your phone WhatsApp app.
Yeah, that's true. But
One more thing I would like to add. I guess very soon they will be bringing standalone app for PC as well.
Yeah.
As according to what I have read from sources. So if they bring that app, it might be accessible, like these Telegram applications, etc. So it will be accessible. So it's better to wait until then.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And we have a question from Banyo, sir. So you can unmute yourself.
Okay. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Fine. Yeah, as I've been listening and you just said this webinar is mainly on iPhone, but I use Android. So is there another dedicated
Right
day
after
for...
this section, Android session will also be followed. So keep tuning and you'll get to hear more about Android.
Just a minute. When does this end? And when do we start with
Just 1 or 2 questions will be taken. After that, there will be The session will be continued with the speaker of handling
So I
Android
can
platform.
wait. Oh, yes, sure. I can wait. Thank you.
Sir, we have a question from Pawan Kalyam.
Yeah, so hi, am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
So, sir, I have two questions. One is with respect to the voice stream scanner. So, just tell me whether will this read text which has been written by pen, for example, notes or something. Can it be scanned by voice dream scanner? And
Yeah.
second, yeah, so continue.
What is your second question?
So my second question is, can these all applications which you have demonstrated would be opened in iPad as well? This is
Yeah.
just
Yeah, most of these applications are available for iPad as well. But there are few limitations for iPad, like it doesn't have its inbuilt beacon, so that you can't use GPS when you're outside. So there are few such limitations, but all these applications, at least most of these applications, are available for iPad. And regarding handwritten recognition, as of now, its progress is very poor, because every person will have his or her own way of writing, and sometimes even human beings can't decipher what the other person has written. So it is very difficult for a mission to understand what we have written, but there are few attempts to make things I mean to recognize handwritten text, for which there are few applications like Seeing AI can recognize handwritten text. Envision AI can also recognize handwritten text, but you have to keep in mind that unless the unless if the person is writing clearly, handwritten text cannot be deciphered, not only by machines but also sometimes by human beings. So yeah, you can't have much expectations regarding handwritten recognition.
So this will be the last question. Manikanta, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, bro. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any on-screen recorder for iPhone?
Yeah, there is a built-in screen recording facility. If you turn on control center, like I'll just show you. Control center.
Bright bold screen mirroring. Screen recording.
Screen recording. You can simply click on that and you can start recording, and the recorded video will be saved in your photo roll. So that is an inbuilt screen recording app. You don't have to rely on any third-party app. Am I clear?
Yes. So thank you, Maharaj. Thanks a lot
Yeah,
for the.
just a sec. I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
Okay. Like you like, I guess you know about Siri shortcuts. Are they accessible with voiceover?
Yeah. Siri shortcuts. I forgot to tell you about Siri shortcuts. Brief description about Siri shortcuts. Those who are well acquainted with Alexa, there are few automations, and you can make it to do certain things at required time and in required intervals. So on iPhone also, using shortcuts, you can make your phone do multiple tasks at a single trigger. For example, if I run a shortcut, if I make a shortcut, it takes a photo, then it filters it, it removes the noise cancellation, then it uploads to Facebook, then it uploads to Twitter, and it also gets saved in a particular folder in photos and in a particular folder in a storage drive. So this way we can create by ourselves, or if you Google, you'll get a few shortcuts. So far, I can, without any hesitation, tell you that there is nothing inaccessible as far as iPhone is concerned. If I mean, all native applications are 100% accessible. There is nothing inaccessible as far as native apps are concerned. Uh, as far as third-party applications are concerned, in iOS 14, those things will also be accessible. In this context, I would also like to mention that there is a great application for music composition. There is one more great application for video editing. Even those apps are 100% accessible. So as far as native apps are concerned, once again, there is nothing inaccessible. Shortcuts is quite accessible. We can create, we can import new shortcuts, we can trigger shortcuts, we can also make few shortcuts running automatically at a particular given time for individual or for family or in a particular place. So
Yeah, so it's technically IFTTT for Android, sorry, iOS, is it?
Yeah, even IFTTT is available for iPhone. But there are few differences, but technically, yeah, it's same. But you have good scope in Siri shortcuts than IFTTT. IFTTT has connection with different things, but as far as creating shortcuts are concerned, you have wide scope in Siri shortcuts. Yes.
Yeah, one more last one. Like I know, like iOS supports screen mirroring to Mac.
Yes.
Yeah, does it I mean, support controlling the phone like your phone app does on Windows? Like on your phone app, you can control your Samsung-based devices without touching them.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, we have a question on chat box. So Pramod is asking us how to read a captcha.
Again, reading captcha is not that easy. So what I do is I immediately take a screenshot and I immediately export it to apps like Seeing AI or Voice Dream Scanner, and they will most of the times give us right, accurate information regarding captcha. So, but so far as we do in Google Chrome on Windows, we don't have such perfect solution for captcha recognition. Am I clear? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mehrad sir, for coming and enlightening us with your
My pleasure.
absolute demonstration, and we are extremely happy and endeavored to your service. And yeah, and I hope so many of the participants might have learned something. And now we shift our
A small
demonstration.
announcement
Yeah.
for those who speak Telugu and using iPhone, or those who will buy a new iPhone. There is a WhatsApp group called Apple. Uh, those who are already using iPhone and wants to join, you can send me a message personally. And those who are planning to buy, after you purchase, you can consider joining Apple group. If you want to join in Apple group, you can message me or call me and ask me to add you. My number.
Yes, sir. We will display the admin's number of Apple group on the chat box. So those who wants to join, you can join the group.
That's perfect. But this group is only for those who speak Telugu.
Telugu, yeah. And now the session is over to Shankar. Shankar, you can start the session.
Yeah, good evening. This is Shankar. Now we'll explore some useful Android applications of various categories like news, travel, food, grocery, shopping, and I have also got a few more applications which are like kind of assistive technologies. usually we start our day with a newspaper. So on Android, we have lots of choices.
Mute my audio button.
Yeah, I want to confirm. Are you able to hear my talkback?
Notifications. Volume controls hidden.
Hello?
Amazon.
Yeah, you are audible and your talkback is audible.
Yeah, thank you.
Mute my audio.
Yeah, we have lots of options. I would like to demonstrate the app called Daily Hunt, which is a collection of multiple news sources and news websites. We also have a Google News app, which also does the same, but Daily Hunt has a better collection, and they update the content very quickly. So let's explore the app.
Folder learning. Folder money and travel. Rubber. Folder. Speak. Outlook. Digital. Digital. Download to Dropbox.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we are on the interface of Daily Hunt app. The problem with there is only one problem with this particular app. That's ads.
Shankar, the audio can be little louder. The talkback is
Okay,
not
I'll try.
audible.
See, actually, this doesn't allow me to share the audio directly, so I have to rely on this particular microphone of mine.
Okay, try your best.
Like he did on his iPhone. I can't do it.
Okay, just try once again.
Yeah, it's set at full 100%.
Search news videos and news. Double tap to activate.
Is it audible now?
Yes.
Yeah. On top of this, you could search for news sources or topics. Yeah, someone is saying no. Is it so?
Can you make an arrangement? Can you switch over to Eloquent so that it can be little audible?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alert. Language. Text. App is starting. Text to speech. Text to speech. Settings. Language. Preferred. 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 Not ticked. Not ticked. Preferred engine. Ticked radio. Not ticked radio button. Speak. Not ticked radio button. Commentaries. Not ticked radio button. It eloquent. Alert attention. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, is it audible now?
Preferred engine. Ticked. Radio button. Ticked. ETIL. Text.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's the favorite voice of all the people ever. Yeah. So on top, I was saying about the text box. On top of from that, you can search for sources, topics, all based on any tags. And if we explore further, it says notification image button, which can from which you can like get notifications from the sources you follow on this particular app. Then we have headlines.
Tabs to select news headlines, topics and sources.
Then we have
Selected for you.
For you, which is recommendations based on the content you read frequently. Like if you are reading political or entertainment, etc., it recommends you based on that, and it also recommends you based on the sources you follow.
News. Double tap to activate.
This contains all possible news sources.
Following. Double tap to activate.
From this particular tab, you can access the sources which you are following. First, we'll try to follow a news source.
News. Select what's Z Modi government unit coronavirus. Apps for you. Selected news. Following. Double 547. 9. 100 ease of doing business.
All-in-one form for regulatory approvals and offering for entrepreneurs.
If we open any particular article,
Ease of doing business. Story. August. Web view.
and swipe,
Ease of web view. Goal was the government. Web view. Ease of follow.
yeah, there is a follow button over here. If we click on this button, you will follow this particular news source or website.
797K followers. More. A shopper back button layout.
Yeah.
Or top story. Dislike page. Double tap to act. Press top story or an average. Daily share.
And this is related to the particular topics. The trending topics can be seen here, like coronavirus. A few days ago, there was Rajasthan election crisis. So based on that, it recommends you the news.
Or follow. Select following. Double tap to activate.
In this following tab, we will find our sources, so that we instead of reading all the unwanted or unnecessary sources, we can choose to follow and read news articles from the choice of our own.
Follow, pay following. See all. Follow more. See all.
If I press double tap on this, all my sources will be shown.
Your story. Insurance. Following. Scroll. Following. The quit. Feed quit.
So if I press on this,
the quit.
Everything is pretty accessible. You can just read items by swiping.
Feed quit. 1.2 M followers. Following. A shopper back button layout. Press back to navigate. Dislike icon. Tabs to selected. News. Double tap.
Yeah, you might be confused why there are again tabs inside it. It's because this particular source also divides the articles. So it's exactly what you read on their website. Like if you go to thequint.com, this will the categories will be like you have organized here.
Home, India. Gov names to
Yeah, let's try to read an article. I have opened the article.
Web view. File image. Prime Minister Narendra Modi. File image of
In talkback, you can use the read from next item.
Copy screen. Talkback text to speech. Spell. Repeat. Read from next item.
Right.
During the video. Copy list. Copy. Repeat. Read from next.
Yeah, you can swipe manually, or you can use this with the help of this read from next item.
August 27th, 7th web view. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday, August 27th, addressed at Manor Barbaric Defense Industry outreach webinar via video conferencing. During the video conferencing, Prime Minister Modi emphasized on making India self-reliant.
Yeah. That's pretty much it about this particular app. You will also find videos, and another interesting thing is like you can find news sources from various languages like Telugu, Hindi. Not only English, you can find from all sources.
Apps, folder, Amazon.
But this particular app is if you want to read the articles completely. But there is also an app called InShots, which summarizes most of the articles in less than 60 words. And that app is pretty much accessible.
Folder, learning, folder, money, folder, social, Firefox, Instagram, insurance, my feed, insurance,
yeah.
page.
There are only like 4 gestures for using this app. Swipe with 2 fingers up to go to next article, down to go to previous article. Yeah. Any query? Yeah. You can swipe with 2 fingers towards up to go to next article, and swipe down for next article. If you want to read the article completely, you have to swipe right, and you have to explore the available categories of news items. You can swipe towards right. All these gestures are based with the help of 2 fingers. So let me explore one.
Magazine cards, web, SG, news image,
But it was a difficult task to cater to perfectionist rattled rabbit spats. SGMD. Email. Elite. SG. Sans for Reels Greenwoods. Managing Director Laura Zamanta said it was a difficult task to cater to
If I have to explain, read this article completely, I'll swipe from right to left. So it will show up the complete article in a web page kind of window.
SG is the largest cricketing equipment manufacturing company in the world, with the main factory located in Meerut.
At the same time, if I swipe from left to right, here are my categories.
Live card category selected by feed. All news, top stories, trending. Double tap to activate. Bookmarks.
So you can choose from any of the following categories and you can read them. And it also allows you to share articles easily with as images. So if I
SG stands for swipe left for forward for speed /2 hours. SG stands for
if I just double tap on this, I'll get buttons at the bottom of the screen. Bookmark, which allows you to read it later. Share. But if one thing you have to be careful is if you ever share this source from here, the recipients will only get the image, not the text. Yeah, that's it. Pretty much it about the news reading thing. Rajam, would you like to demonstrate the traveling things?
Shankar, there is a question from Ranganath, so he wants to ask you something.
Yeah, ask, please. People are celebrating Deepavali here. Okay, sorry. Yeah, question, please.
Screen off.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question that which is the best step to read the English newspaper in a thorough manner?
I'm unable to hear you clearly. Could you just repeat again?
Sir, good evening. Which is the best app to read the English newspaper like the Hindu, the Times of India in a proper manner, sir?
Yeah, the Hindu itself has its own application.
Yes, sir.
It's accessible to read.
But that is not in a proper organized, sir. It is other section like the English, then the is hard copy, sir.
I didn't get you. See, the Hindu app is accessible. You will find the tabs on the top. From that you can navigate items by categories like national, international, districts, states, cities, like that.
Yes, sir. The other query, sir, that in some books, sir, we have the vertical paragraphs, sir.
Vertical?
Vertical paragraph, sir.
Yeah, are you talking about the e-paper?
No, sir. I have told about some books which are, sir, vertical paragraph, not horizontal. In horizontal paragraph, we can read through keyboard, but how can we read the vertical paragraph, sir? That is not applicable in a keyboard also.
Yeah, I mean, you are telling me about the column-based text, right? That's something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's something which most of the PC-based softwares will also not be able to do that.
Is there a solution, sir?
I don't think of anyone on PC, with a fine reader, etc. You will be able to do it for some extent. On phone, I'm not sure whether these columns will become as they are.
Okay, sir. Sir, now you told about the insert tab. Through insert tab, we can read all the newspaper.
It's not it's not based on sources. It's a summary of popular news articles. So
that means every day we can get the newspaper every day.
You will be able to get the news. I'm not saying you will be able to get the newspaper. Hope you got my point.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Shankar. I request Maharaj and Sindhu, you can write your numbers at the chat box. So for those who wants to join the Apple group. Shankar, you can demonstrate the app. So I'm unable to what to say access my speaker. So
Yeah.
you can demonstrate.
Yeah, is there anyone having queries related to these new particular news applications?
First new active speaker. Double tap to temper connect. More button. Participants.
I don't think so.
Zoom.
No.
Close.
Yeah. Okay.
Participants. 29. Message received from Sindhu Barani to everyone. In order to get you added to Apple Lulu group. Search.
Yeah. This brings us to the next category. That's reading solutions. Like Maharaj demonstrated, Android also has Voice Dream Reader, which you need to purchase from the Play Store.
Device unlocked.
Message temper connect. Temper connect. Co-host. Audio unmuted. With Eris J. 19 BP7. With Eris J. Co-host. Video off. Audio muted.
Yeah.
Temper. Rank connect. Temper connect. Temper connect. Search. Edit. Close. Button. Participants. 29. Close.
Social. Double tap to add. Folder. Learning. Logical reason. Add. Add. Office. Playbook. Reader.
Yeah.
Double tap to activate. SBN. Installing voice data. All light reader.
Yeah. The Voice Dream Reader application is mostly similar to that of on iPhone, subject to correction. All those features are available. If when you purchase it, it comes with a single voice which you can choose from. Yeah. When you purchase, you will get a particular. You will get to choose a single voice. Rest of the voices you need to purchase.
YouTube. Library. Button. Notifications. What do I? Notifications. New notifications. Menu. Button. New notifications. Name and included. Menu. Storing copies uploaded. Recommended. ETV. Time level. Library. Selected. Library. Select. Subscription. Storing copies.
Hello. Our voice over there.
Shankar, go ahead.
అంటే నువ్వే నాది యూస్ చేస్తున్నాను.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, people, please, those who are interested, please make note of those numbers. Yeah. The main page of this particular Voice Dream Reader app consists of all the books which you have imported. And one more nice thing is like it can integrate with the Bookshare as well. So if you have books, if you find any books on Bookshare website, you can directly import from the app itself and read them here. Yeah, let me see if at all I have. And it can also read documents, that's Word files and PDFs and EPUB files. Yeah, I don't have any books. Okay. Yeah, when you double tap on the books, you will get this layout with the controls on the bottom. All the playback controls will be on the bottom, and the settings related to customizing your interface will be on the top. So, and here you can customize how you want to read. Like here you will find next and previous buttons, using which you can jump backwards and forward according to your specific requirement, like by time, by sentences, by paragraph, pages, bookmarks, kind of. Let me play.
Commerce and management features based on objectives pattern of exams. Cover all the syllabus of paper 2 and 3. Effective in last month's study.
If I double tap on next,
all important points are mentioned. All
and one more nice thing is it also supports keyword search within the application. So if you are looking for a particular topic or a word, you can directly search from here, and you can directly go to that particular location. Yeah, here there is an app option called select navigation unit.
Select navigation unit. Pop-up 30 seconds. 60 seconds. Sentence. Page. Highlighted. Double tap. Page. Highlighted. Bookmark.
So you'll be able to highlight things, and like you do on Kindle, you will be able to make notes of the text. So like that, you will be able to highlight the parts of your document here, and you can go to them at the later stage.
Navigate up. Double tap to act. Visual setting. Audio setting.
And you can also customize the speed of the TTS and the look of the application as well. Let me show you how to import a file.
Visual set. Navigate. Navigate up. All light. Bookshelf. Sort. More up. Search. Four under. With. Four underscore. Search. More up. Map pop-up with help. About. Contact. Right a. About. Help. Content sources. Manage my voices. Content. Help. About. Contact. Right a. Right. Content. Manage my voice. Right a. Contact. About. Help. Contents. Manage my voice. Reader. All items. Bookshelf. All items. More up. All items. Play queue. Uncategory. Unread. Add folder. Button. Add folder.
Yeah. If once you tap on all items, you will be fine. You can designate a folder or a specific file from here. Voice Dream Reader. It's VoiceDreamReader. You should purchase it from the Play Store.
All items. More options. Add folder. Add folder. Unread. Add. Add. All items. More up. All items. Double tap to activate.
Yeah, from here you can import the PDFs and documents from here, and whenever you receive a document or PDF file, you will be able to directly open within this app and read them like you listen to the audiobooks. Yeah, that's pretty much about Voice Dream Reader. Next, yeah, my next. I'm not sharing the screen. I'm not sharing the screen.
Folder. Google. Folder. Amazon. Amazon. Edit. Menu. Amazon Music. Home screen 1 of 1.
Open Amazon Kindle.
Kindle. Start continuous reading. Double tap to Kindle. Search Kindle.
Yeah.
Double tap to activate.
Kindle is like online bookstore from which you can purchase books from Amazon. So it also supports reading of our offline files, which in this app, but I don't recommend it because it doesn't make them accessible if they are not accessible. So like once we purchase the book, we can find it at the home page, or you should be able to find it in your library section.
Notification filter all downloaded view and sort options.
This is my library page.
Stories from Tagger Rabindranath. Book downloaded. Reading is 7% completed. Double tap to activate. Double tap but hold to long press.
Yeah.
Swipe right and double tap to start continuous reading. Double tap for menu. Double tap but hold to select text. Start continuous reading. Double tap to start text to speech. Double tap to activate. Media volume controls shown. Swipe up to dismiss. 100% accessibility.
See,
Control. Use volume key to adjust and see
see, Amazon Kindle is a free application, but you have to pay for the books. Yeah, once swipe.
100% wedding feast with Latin. Start continuous reading. Double tap to start text.
If you just tap on continuous reading, you will be able to listen to the book in audio.
Wedding feast was all the brighter for the thought that in a distant land a long-lost father met again with his only child. Words to be studied precarious. From the root greg, meaning prayer. Compare, deprecate, imprecation. Precarious means, therefore, held by entreaty and thus insecure. Depending. From the Latin pendier, to hang. Compare, depend, expend, expensive, pendant, suspend, interdependent. Wedding feast was all.
You could double tap anywhere to stop it, and it will bring up the book context menu, from which you can navigate by chapters. Let's try to do that.
Navigation door, button, search, view option, my notebook, view, my add bookmark, more option, add, view, search, navigation, close book. Stop about this, go to, sync, popular, go to beginning, before you go. Table of contents, disabled, heading, cover.
Yeah, if once you double tap on the navigation door, you can get you can swipe until this table of contents and
copyright preface 1 capital I 3 2 email heading diet BDA 13 3
it's a book by Rabindranath Tagore which contains like stories. So here the contents are just numbered. The titles are not given. So it's
21 IV.
If we say, for example, if we have to go to the story number 4, we could just double tap here.
Book actions menu. Exit button. Extravagant.
And continue our reading by swiping once.
Start continuous reading.
And double tap on this.
Extravagant. From the Latin root vag, meaning to wander. The word means wandering outside, and so going beyond bounds. Compare
and double tap to pause.
Vague. Explanation. Extravagant. From the Latin root vag.
But I don't know it's the issue with my Xiaomi phones or anything. When the screen goes off, the voice also goes off. So it's better to keep a screen awake by adjusting your sleep settings so that the phone doesn't get locked and the reading doesn't stop.
Start Kindle library.
Yeah.
Double tap to activate.
Yeah, I would like to show how to purchase the book here.
Download it. All. Filter. Notify. Search Kindle. Showing English. India. QWE. 0. Voice input. Double tap to
Sherlock Holmes.
English. India.
Shankar, please, you have to increase your talkback volume a little bit.
It's full, Rajaram.
Yeah, just keep it near to the microphone so that it can be audible to
The
you.
Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Illustrated Arthur.
Is it audible?
Doyle rating 4.5 out of 5.
Yes.
2432
Yeah.
views.
See, I could just double tap on this.
Kindle. Navigate up. Button. 100.
Just after you open the book, swipe until you find one click buy.
Kindle close. The Adventures of Skip to make open Amazon. Link.
While you swiping itself, you'll get the details regarding what's its length, what's the price of the book, all the details you'll be able to find. After confirming things, you could just directly click on one click buy.
Prime link. Hello, Shank. Hello, not Shank. Returns. The Adventures of Sherlock. The Adventures of Sherlock. Open Amazon Prime link. Hello. Hello. Account. Not check. Return. Return. And your Prime. 6. Kindle collapsed. Go. Go. Button. 2000 customer reviews. 4.5 full lag sign X and print length word file size.
Yeah, one thing I'd like to add here. Amazon automatically mentions whether that particular book is accessible or not. In the product description, you will be able to find screen reader enabled or not. I'll show you.
Word text file size 8507 KB. Word wise enabled. Text to speech not enabled.
So this particular book which I'm trying to browse is not enabled with text to speech. That means the automatic reading might. It doesn't mean it will not work, but it might not work. Like I have bought some books which were like text to speech not enabled, but I was able to read them with the JAWS and NVDA.
Print. Review the net. The list go book sections. Cover. Book. Next. Cover. All right. Title page. Link. Copyright. A scandal. Thread edit. Cloak Kindle book. Print book. Zoom plus. Zoom. Button. Zoom out.
Yeah, I have already got this book, so it's not showing me the.
Sherlock Holmes. Complete collection. Sherlock Holmes. See more. Double. Add block. Find books. Sherlock Holmes. Kindle. Navigate up. Button. One page product. The complete little with product description. Review. 2. Kindle. Edit. From the inside. The story. The event. Turn the Kindle edition. Read more. Read more. Product. Files. Word. Lang. Text. And screen. Bestseller. Number. C. Right. Number. Short. Number 2. Sherlock Holmes.
Let's try with some other book.
Microsoft UG's Another Tempest. Amazon. OpenChat. Google Assistant. Open App. Kindle. UG's Great Stories from Tagger. Notif. Search Kindle. More. Tab. Store. Most read. Store. Tab. Store. Tab. Deals on ebooks. Mid 40 featured article. Bestsellers. Link. Kindle ebook bestsellers. Link. Number 1. The Accursed God. The Accursed God. Navic. Notif. The Accursed. The Vivek. 551. Review. Number and digit 49. Kindle 9. You save 40. Buy now with one click.
Yeah, this is the
Buy
button.
now with one click.
It says buy now with one click. If you have Amazon Pay balance, the transaction will complete as soon as you click on this button. If you don't have, you need to pay with any of the online payment methods. Yeah. Any queries regarding Kindle or voice dream reader? Okay. I think you can ask the questions at the end. Rajan, would you like to take over?
Shankar, is my voice is audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes. So I'll be demonstrating Amazon Prime. So
wait. If I'm not wrong, it's around $6, I guess.
Yes. So is my talkback sound is audible?
Camera. Reasons. Button. App screen.
Yeah.
Page 2 or 4.
Yeah, it's audible, Rajaram.
Netflix.
Okay.
OneDrive. Photos. Click. Play Store. Prime Video.
So I'm opening
Video
Prime
Store
Video.
Oh. Video Store button. Prime Video.
Okay. At the bottom, you see we have.
My stuff. Now, Prime. Selected. Home.
So first we have home. Then we have find, so that we can search movies here.
Downloads.
And then we have also the download tab, so So any movie if you download, you can view that movie here. So then finally we have a tab called My Stuff. So whatever you added to your watch list, or the movies that you watched it half and then you left, then again you want to rewatch it, so you can watch it from here. Then at the top also you have few more tabs.
Selected. Tab home. Double tap to select.
Then
Tab TV shows. Double
there
tap to
is
select.
a tab of TV shows. So here you will get all exclusive TV shows of Amazon Prime.
Tab movies. Double tap
Then
to
you
select.
will also have a movies tab. Then
Tab kids. Double tap to
kids.
select.
There is a special tab for the kids also. So
Selected. There is currently no description for you. Watch text team. Vidya Rama.
so if you if you want to scroll as usual, uh, you don't have any recommendations, or you don't want you don't have any choice, you can just bring your finger to the middle screen and you can just swipe. So it will show all popular as well as the latest films, latest web series, or latest films, or late latest shows. Nowadays Amazon Prime is also doing their shows, they are covering the stage shows. Recently they've made a show called Alex in Wonderland. It's a stand-up comedian show, so they are making different shows these days, so you can also watch that. And let's see in each tab what we have.
Selected. Tab TV shows. Double tap to select.
TV shows, if I
TV
select,
shows. Ben 10 Classic Season 4.
then
Included with Prime.
there is a show called Ben 10.
Play button.
Then
Ben 10 Classic.
now if you
Okay.
select
Prime
any
window.
if you select any show,
Prime resume episode 366 minutes
it
left.
says
Shuffle episodes.
shuffle,
Start over. Button.
start over.
Download season. Watch list. Share. Ben 10 season turns from 0. Languages. Audio 2.
So it is
Selected. 13 episodes. More details.
you can in Amazon Prime they are dubbing the web series and films also in regional languages. For example, if you are watching a Malayalam movie, recently they have dubbed into Telugu. So their dubbing version also is available in Amazon Prime.
There is currently no description. 2030 other languages.
So
Audio. Selected. 13 episodes. More details. There is currently no 2039.
then
Back button.
you can go back.
Video store button. Team. Tab home.
Then you'll
Double tap to
be
select. Selected. Tab
then
home.
you can go to
tab movies.
movies.
Movies. Included
So-
with Prime. Watch text movies. Selected. Tab kids. Double tap to
So
select. 2039.
this is all about
Tab
Amazon
home.
Prime.
Message received from your report to everyone. Prime Video.
So if you have any queries, I will let you know. So if you don't have anything, I will quickly explain you Ola, Uber, and Ola, Uber especially. Rapido is not working near my location, so that it would be little awkward to me to explain. So
YouTube. What
I will
notifications?
clearly,
App Stream. Netflix. Ola.
I will now explain you Ola.
Ola.
It's taking time
Your
to
bill. Submit.
So I have an ride. I could not review it. So
Rated R. Submit. Rated R. Submit. Feedback submitted successfully. Ola. Enjoy music, radio, videos on the go.
okay.
Add address, bit location.
So at the top, we have a,
Check notifications. Outstation. Rentals. Select. Open navigation menu. Button.
so we have a open navigation menu. If you open it,
Selected. Prime play. 8 minutes. Prime sub. Okay. Prime exec. Auto 1 minutes.
so it's just showing
Like 1 minute.
how many minutes. In how many minutes I will get a cab. It could be a mini, it could be an auto, it could be a share ride, or it could be a bike. So
Selected. Prime. Rental 7 minutes.
then
Outstation. Bit location. Check notification.
you can pin your
Outstation.
location.
Rentals.
For example,
Selected. Daily. Open navigation menu. Menu. My profile. Join Ola select.
so if you want
My
to
profile.
edit your profile,
Ola. Open
you
navigation
can
menu.
go
Button.
in navigation menu.
Your account. New tab with sales. Ranger. Plus 917386. Ranger Amity team. New tab with corporate profile. Safety and privacy. Manage account security and privacy.
So you can see the terms and condition and safety and security.
Emergency contacts.
Emergency contact. You can add your emergency contact. For example, if you are a woman, so you might have a lot of problems in dealing with drivers, so that you can add any of your father or brother's contact.
Right settings.
Then you can
Manage
set
your right
our
preferences.
right setting.
Ola Wi-Fi.
Then
Right insurance.
they will nowadays Wi-Fi. Ola is also giving us free Wi-Fi. For that is only for exclusive for Ola Play and Ola XL. I'm not sure of it, but because I haven't used it. So
Donations.
then recently they have added one more thing, that we can donate to the drivers who are picking up and dropping us at our respective location.
Log out.
Then we have logo. Then
Enter.
later that, if you come to the center screen,
Add address as a favorite. Button.
you can add address as your favorite location.
Enter drop location.
Then
Enter drop location. Add
enter,
drop. Button.
then
Set pickup the first
set
location.
pickup
Button.
location. So these are all the normal things. After you select a ride,
Selected. Prime play. 6 minutes. Prime sub.
now I, for example,
Selected. Right now. Button.
yeah, my ride is selected to Prime Play. If I press confirm right now,
Locality or map mark. Edit box.
so
Show in English.
it
UK.
is asking me to
check more options. Button.
to enter my drop location and stuff like that. So right now I don't have any necessity of going anywhere, so I'm just coming back.
Back. Button.
So if you have anything to ask, I will answer your questions, or else I will quickly
App screen. Page 2 of 4.
go through
Page
Uber.
3. Uber.
I'm opening Uber.
Uber. Menu.
So Uber also at the left top we have the menu option. So we'll check what are all there.
Browser app.
First settings is there. We will go to settings. Then let's see.
Browser app. Edit account. Button.
Edit account.
4.8 messages. 4.86 star rating.
So my star rating is 4.86. So pretty good at rating. So
messages.
Then
do more with your account.
Messages.
Make money driving.
Make money driving.
Your trips.
Your trips.
Help.
And if you have any issues with the Uber, you can go to the help tab and you can write your complaints there.
Wallet.
Then wallet.
Ride pass.
Then ride pass. Now Uber also started this ride pass. Initially it was there with Rapido. Now Ola and also Uber also started. So
legal. App version is 4.330.1000.
And the app version and stuff like that.
Back.
Then if you
Uber.
if you
Uber.
if you come back, so we'll have
menu. Schedule a trip.
Schedule. You can schedule your trip also.
Edit destination.
Then you can edit your destination.
Tap here to go to. DTR and Yokohama Boys Hostel.
In fact, I saved a few of. In fact, I've saved a few of the destinations. So when I flick right, it will show the saved destination. So I don't have to type the destination if I'm going to a regular place. So I don't have to type the entire destination address and then searching for it and all. I don't need that. So
menu. 5-30% discount of what?
So I have
5-30% discount. See details. Schedule a trip. Edit destination. Right. Order food.
Order food. Like, in fact, they used to have this Uber Eats. Now it is discontinued. Now it has been continued by Zomato. So we don't have much necessity of it. So thank you, folks. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Now I'll again hand over the session to Shankar.
Higher. Order food.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, Shankar, you are audible.
Home screen. Page 3 of 3. The home page. What?
Yeah, that's. I hope that's nice with these entertainment and traveling applications. You all have seen Seeing AI on iOS. There are lots of similar apps for Android as well. Say, for example, Envision AI, which is exactly inspired from Seeing AI. Then Sullivan Plus, SuperSense, The recent addition to that is Google Lookout. Google Lookout is like a camera aided application which recognizes whatever it's in front of it. It works almost similar to that of Seeing AI on Android. Sorry, iOS. I get lost of words. Okay, on iOS. So the reason why I choose Google Lookout is like the rest of other apps which I mentioned, the Seeing AI requires a subscription. Salvan Plus currently it's free. We can't be sure whenever it might get paid one. Super Sense is partly free and partly paid. Since Lookout is from Google and they're really good at artificial intelligence, there is a high scope of its evolution, and we can rest assured that it will be free forever. So I have picked Google Lookout out of all these probable camera-based recognition solutions for Android. Let's try it out.
Device unlocked. G2O_ZB. Attach. Home. Apps. Cleaner. Louis setting. Lookout. Lookout food label mode. Sign. Quick read. Selected. Food label. Beta mode. No
Just
product.
give me a sec.
Average essential podcast India's daily cases spiked to 75,760. Japanese researchers made a quick read mode. Double tap to activate.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'll get something to read.
No product to view. No product to view.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, this particular app gives you main
Screen off.
these modes. Like it gives us the option of quick read.
Lookout. Selected.
Let me pause it for.
Beta. Stop.
Yeah.
Start button. Double tap to activate.
Whenever you open this app, it launches the camera and immediately finds the objects based on the mode you selected previously. Like previously, if I'm on a food label mode, it will be in that mode.
Device unlocked.
So if you swipe,
Reasons. Button. Explore. Reasons. Start button.
the first option will be start and stop. It will allow you to stop and start the camera.
Reasons. Button. Double tap to activate.
This particular option contains like once you double tap on it, you can find out all the recently recognized things from your particular app, like the previously recognized food labels, the text, the pages, locations, etc.
Explore. Beta mode.
These are modes.
Tap to activate.
Explore is one such mode which will allow almost any object in front of camera when this option is chosen. I'll demonstrate one by one.
Selected. Food label. Beta mode.
Food label is for identifying packaging, uh, the boxes and the packaging, etc., which are based on it recognizes things based on the barcodes or the product label, so that we will be able to identify the product.
Read mode.
quick read is like instant reading, which allows you to read automatically whenever a text or page of text comes under the camera.
Scan document mode.
This is for fully scanning the document, like one full page.
Currency US dollars mode.
This is for currency. At present, it only supports US dollars. Hopefully, they'll bring all the at least Indian rupees in near future.
Scan document quick explore data mode.
Yeah, I hope this talkback is audible to you.
It can be little louder.
Yeah.
Media volume control shown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Let me start the camera.
Quick read. Scan document mode.
See, if you don't stop it, it will automatically in the active mode only. I suggest you to better stop it, because whenever you are going through these options, it constantly keep on recognizing things, so that it will be annoying at sometimes.
Read start button.
Whenever you double tap on that, it will notify you with the help of vibration. Let's try quick reading first. Yeah. Just a sec.
Double tap to activate. 11. Selected. 1214 name Sastry 2 Rasid John Sivasena Shah 90 90 80 60 170 40 70 dotted 3 180 this.
Yeah, you have to excuse me for this. This particular page is containing a table that it's reading. It's the same. Yeah, let's find some text-based page.
14 16 WhatsApp. Checking for new message. Scan document mode. Message WhatsApp. Currency US dollars mode. Double tap to activate. Scan document currency. Scan select.
Yeah.
Flashlight on. And S3. And chart 5 2 3 S3 5. 3 average. 3. Average. Average. Flashlight off. 3.
Yeah. This entire is, I guess it's a record, so it's reading the tables. If it's a plain text, it recognizes the things quickly and starts reading it to you. Yeah. With that, we'll explore scan mode.
Scan document. Scan document. Selected.
When you are in scan mode, it guides you.
Too close. Move device back. Move device towards top left. And detect text. Too close. Move device back. Too close. Move back. Move back. Move back. Try taking a snapshot to scan what's in view. Move back. Quick move. Explore. Recent. Take stop. Take snapshot. Recent item details. Close. Share. Delete item. Close details. But question 30. Click on start button dash greater than all programs dash greater than Ms. Office dash greater than Excel 2013. Name any food items and their expenditure. 150 stack 3. Select all the data and click on Insert. Then click on pie chart icon and select any type of pie chart. The shout displayed. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold to long press.
I hope it's clear, Rajaram.
Yes, Shankar. Yes.
Yeah, that's how it reads. So it guides you based on the, like when you place the phone, it will guide you based on the coordinates. Like it will guide you to move it towards left, right, or top, towards the center, or any kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, let's explore to the next mode then. Just a sec, Okanisha.
Double tap to activate.
Yeah. Now we'll try to explore the exploration mode.
Question selected. To quick explore reset explore to explore beta selected. Look up explore mode. Flash text. View find the participant DC Denver connect. Host computer monitor with text. HTTPS/02 web message. WhatsApp. Food label. Beta mode. Text. Double tap to activate. Display device with text. Invite others.
Yeah. When I pointed at this zoom window, that's what it read. It read almost all the content, and it also said it's a display device. So that's how the exploration thing works. Food label sadly doesn't recognize most of the labels right now, but if they are international brands, it will recognize. Currency will not work anyway. So that's pretty much to sum up this Google Lookout. Yeah.
Yeah, Shankar, we can sum up the session here, and the other apps we can conduct part 2 of the same webinar, because it's already late now. It's almost all 8:40. So, so we can conduct another session based on the recommendations
People
also.
can we'll take up the questions if at all
If
there are
anybody
any.
have any questions, so that we can answer and finish it off.
Next up, we'll come up with the different screen reading solutions and assistive technologies.
Yes.
We have
And in
lots of
fact,
them.
we will do a webinar on Windows also. Like on
We'll do that. So we'll plan it like we don't do them together. We'll plan them separately.
Yeah. And if anybody wants any recommendations, like any app
recommendations, questions, suggestions, you can
make
ask.
a tutorial or in webinar, so you can post your queries here.
Yeah, any questions, please ask.
So hardly there are 11 participants. So you can ask in regional language also. No issues.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Hindi, Telugu, English, we can manage. Are you looking for any recommendations or any queries? Yeah. There's one. Yeah, any questions?
No, I think so.
Yeah, there's one person who asked about the dark mode not being supported on all the apps. Is he there?
Yeah, he is there, I think so. He is Amit Kumar, I think so.
Let him just check out once.
Amit Kumar sir, are you there? Yeah, somebody asked regarding the night. Regarding the
19. Someone raised a hand. 19 BB. Who is that 19 BB?
19 baby. Now you are unmuted. You can ask your question.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Actually, I'm from Bhopal. So, sir, my question is little. I mean, we have not reached that particular topic. So, there are some queries regarding about Envision AI and Money app and this.
I had Money app on my list to demonstrate.
Okay.
Envision will work pretty similar the way this Google Lookout worked. Like, can you specify the query?
Yes, sir. Actually, what was happen actually, sir? The moment I'm trying to scan, many times, first for the very first thing is I have purchased it with 3,000 rupees. Okay, so it is
Okay.
paid software, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
for me, what my desire is, if I have paid for such a huge amount for this application, so why does not it is working offline? Actually, what was happened with me? Actually, I was in a little bit hurry
Yeah.
and tried to scan the photo which I received on WhatsApp, and it didn't read it all, and it
Yeah,
asked me to
I'll
open the
explain.
data. Yeah.
See, what's your name?
I am Rajendra Dhruve from Bhopal.
Again,
Rajendra.
please.
Rajendra. You can call me RD. RD.
Rajendra. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, Rajendra, actually, any technology which relies on the recognition and any kind of thing
Yes.
uh, is pure mostly based on the artificial intelligence, which
Yes.
requires online processing.
Okay.
See, Envision AI can process things on the device itself, provided the text is Latin based. If it's a Spanish, English, French, etc., it can read the text on the device itself. If it's difficult to read or it's in any Indian languages, it has to rely upon the online services. So it has
Okay.
to say upload your file and get the result. That's why. So that's why I recommend you. There, I can recommend you some apps, but they won't be as good as this particular thing.
Okay. Right.
So if you are looking for a free solution, you could try out Google Lookout,
Google Lookout.
which
Sir, you
yeah
also mentioned Google Lookout also useful to identify currencies also, same as
yeah
like money app.
yeah it is capable of identifying currencies, but at
Okay.
present it only supports US dollars.
US dollars. Okay.
So hopefully they'll bring it. See, this particular Google Lookout app has been announced in 2018, and
Okay.
now it was made available for all the devices.
All
So
right.
hopefully they will bring it to
Uh-huh.
like when they
And
announce
sir,
the,
does like like SBI and Google Pay and other Phone Pay, like these such type of applications are also fully accessible, like for transferring our money to other
see
accounts and
UPI based applications like
yes,
Google
yes,
Pay are accessible.
yes,
Google
all
Play is
all are accessible.
Sir,
Pay
you
is
are
completely
using which phone, sir?
Sir, I'm using Moto G7 Power Plus with Android version 10.
Okay, then in Android you can access the UPI based apps are all accessible. But
Uh-huh.
if you are using an iPhone, then you have a problem
See,
with PhonePe,
if you are looking for a simpler interface, go with Google Pay
Google Pay. That's it.
Google Pay. But
Yeah.
sir,
because
what was happening?
others are little bit cluttery.
Uh-huh.
That's what I say, but they are not inaccessible. They are like they have more than what we need.
1 minute, okay. And sir, do you have some idea regarding like if we want to, get our self involved in, like share marketing and other things, investment. So, is there
Yeah.
any accessible websites to talk back on Android platform that we can, purchase
See,
and sell out
it
the
totally
shares?
depends on what you want to do. First
Yeah.
of all, see if you are willing to trade, um, accessibility is not. I don't say they are inaccessible. Their mobile
Okay.
apps are better than their websites. That's what I have seen
All
because
right.
like I too started doing these things this in recent times. So
Uh-huh.
I have used two brokers. One is Upstocks, one is Zerodha.
Zero the
So
and
Zero
another one?
Upstocks.
Stocks.
Opstock. Okay.
Upstocks is pretty simple and straightforward, but Zerodha is more intuitive. So
Okay.
From Zerodha screens, you will be able to get more information than Upstocks. But for the usage, for simplicity usage purpose, Upstocks is more simpler.
These both are paid or some
So
charges?
there won't be like particularly paid for application.
Okay.
Oh, you
You
have
have
No,
to.
like
to
annual
pay for
subscription.
brokerage and all things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, brokerage. Yeah.
there will be something called AMC, annual maintenance charge.
Right,
You
right.
will be charged based on that, and you have to pay the broker charge per transaction. And one more
Mm-hmm.
thing, you can try Upstocks without the Demat account, but you can try Zerodha without a Demat account.
Demat account. Okay. Sir, Upstock, please spell out.
UPXTOX.
Okay. UP. STOX.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
sir.
have in
Yeah,
order to get a Demat account, you need to follow the procedures.
procedures. Okay.
Yeah, like all the
Uh,
KYC and all.
You need to sign. You should give a thumb impression.
okay, I need to sign. Okay,
Yeah, you need to sign.
right.
Yeah,
And
we
sir,
have a question
my
from Pratham Singh.
okay.
Rajendra, you can ask your question at the last.
All right, sir.
We have a question from Pratham
Ask
Singh.
Mr.
Pratham Singh, you can unmute yourself. Pratham Kumar Singh, sir, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello.
Yes.
Now I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you are audible. Pretty much
Yeah.
audible.
Yeah, actually, the host was not allowing the option pop-up was coming that.
Sure, sure. Now you're
Yeah,
audible.
yeah.
You can ask your question.
Yeah, I want to ask how can we connect with you like Dev Nagar connect like how can we connect with you to get updates regarding your webinars?
Sir, actually, you came from which group, sir? You
Voice of
visited this.
VIP.
Okay, we'll definitely post all the links in Voice of VIP.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Anything more?
Yeah, want to know about what is if you compare Google Lookout and Envision AI, according to you, which one is best?
So Envision AI is an amazing app, no doubt in that.
Hmm?
And but it's subscription based.
Subscription.
So yeah, if you but I both are really nice applications.
Mhm. And one last question from my side.
Yeah.
I read lots of book. So if you can suggest me which one is better than Dolphin Easy Reader and Simply Reading.
19 BB 7040 lower hand.
Yeah. Wait. Dolphin and Easy Read.
Dolphin Easy Reader and Simply Reading.
Yeah, I got it. I have to be, I just know about them, but frankly, I don't use any of them. So, may I know which type of books do you read?
From Bookshare and Sugamya Pustakalaya.
Uh,
Oh,
okay.
you are asking about the format?
Yeah, format all as also.
Yeah, yeah. Which like EPUB and Daisy both?
Oh, okay. I guess it's better to use Dolphin, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
And if you can get, you should use this voice dream reader as well. It can also read Daisy and EPUB.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what about at voice aloud reader?
Yeah, you can. I'm not sure whether it reads Daisy content, but it's exceptionally nice to read news long web articles in voice.
Yeah, yeah. Like a person do not have the Hindu subscription. If he have that website link, he can
Share,
read.
yeah, he can share that particular app, and you could just listen to it.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
purpose I use, but it is not limited to that only.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, and I want to request. It is. I know I can see in my smartphone the Zoom meeting is going live on YouTube also, and simultaneously recording also. Can you, if it is possible, can you provide me the recording of in audio
Yes, sir. We
format?
will share the YouTube link at the voice at the WhatsApp group, Voice of
Mm-hmm.
VIP, so you can view the recording there
Okay,
also.
okay. Thank you so much.
And Banya sir, you had a question during the IVA session, so you can ask the question again. Oh, he left the meet.
Let's wait. He might join back.
Okay, Rajender, if you have any
Yes,
question, you can ask.
yes, sir.
Wait.
Actually,
Yeah, Varun.
Rajender.
Okay.
okay, sir. Actually, my question was related to this Android version 10 because sir, the moment we drag our finger right to left or left to right one by one, so it many times it drops down the speaking the whole sentences. It starts to speak like character, words, paragraph, line, headings. So
Yeah.
what is the issue about it?
You see, basically, talkback comes with gesture, customizable gestures, uh,
Yes.
by which you can change the how you interact with the screen, like the how you want to read by character, by word, by sentence, or anything. If you don't like, you can just go to your talkback settings, and in your gesture settings, you can just like change those gestures to something else.
No, sir, I get your point, but sir, it randomly happens. I mean, I don't used to
See,
do myself. Yeah.
actually, usually the default setting is like swipe up and down to change granularity, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you are saying it's happening when you swipe towards left and right as well.
Yes. Yes.
uh, I'm not sure. I'm like, I can't be specific, but some, if your phone is getting into landscape, it might happen.
Yeah. For example, sir, just now I was trying to contact you to go for unmute. I tried to swipe from left to right, and it left me on the like cursor, like character, words, paragraph,
Yeah,
lines,
I
and
get it.
yeah.
See,
So, yeah. And sir,
and
yeah, please can you add me for that particular group also, which you are talking about, VOIP WhatsApp
voice
group
of it.
something? Yeah.
Rajaram.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Sir.
Yes, can I go ahead and ask a
सर
question?
राजेंद्र सर आपको कहाँ मिला था ये लिंक?
And you are just talking about it, na?
No,
VOIP.
not like that. Where you got this link? Like from Blind Stars?
Which one? Okay, this
Webinars
meeting
link.
group. Meeting.
Yeah, link.
Yeah, I am on Saksham group. So
Okay.
they have given me.
Okay, definitely, sir. You give your number so that I will give your contact to the admins of Voice of
Yeah,
VIP. So
just type
they
it
may
in the chat.
chat.
Oh,
So
chat.
we'll.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
Sir.
Someone had a question.
Yes. Yeah.
Your name, please.
Banya.
Banya. Okay.
Yes, I really love your webinar, and I'm so interested. It's my first time. I don't know whether you've held sessions like this ones before. I got.
Yeah, thank you. It's first time for me as well.
Oh yeah, yes. I'm very grateful and thankful to you for having us getting to learn a lot of things about Android and iPhone. I'm so
Okay.
happy. Yeah,
Thank you.
I've never attended a session like this. I've not had an opportunity to have a session like this. However, I have some questions. You
Yeah,
were
you
talking
can.
about braille jacking, jailbreaking,
Yeah,
and
wait. Jailbreaking is not related to Android. It's related to iOS. Number one, and
oh, okay,
j- jailbreaking is technically illegal. So if
yes.
you jailbreak your iPhone, it will void your warranty.
I know. Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
I
I don't think. See, if you want similar thing on Android, that's called routing.
yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's your
I
query about
wanted
that?
yes, I wanted you to tell me the risks associated with routing and to Android.
See,
That's
the,
one. Two.
there are lots to be
Mm,
specific.
mm,
First of all, it will break your encryption.
mm,
Okay, and
yes.
your phone will be exposed to all possible malwares because you
Yeah.
won't be getting any security patches.
Mm,
And like on the better side, you can be able to unlock most like lots of features, but in
mm,
accessibility standpoint of view, I
mm,
don't recommend anyone to root their device, so that if at all anything goes wrong, problems will be like unexplainable. So routing is
mm,
not one we like something we suggest to anyone. It's not
mm.
recommended.
Okay, those are the risks I wanted to. And is it reversible? Can you
Yeah,
unroot it?
yeah, you can unroot it.
Okay,
But
fine.
see, with the
Mm,
versions of Android improving, the routing process have become more and more difficult.
mm,
Earlier, you would be able to do that with the help of application called Kingo Root or King Root. Now you can't do that.
mm,
You have to use Android debugging bridge, which is called ADB.
mm,
It's a command line interface. If at all you
mm.
give any command wrongly, it will result in breaking of your device.
I
So
know.
we all like to
Mm,
use our phones not to break them. So and moreover, it's nothing much you will get in accessibility standpoint of view.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, yes. That's very important because some people were telling me that there are some softwares, that's apps that you can install on a rooted phone and you cannot
Yeah,
use.
that might be true, but
Mm. But
those,
I'm talking
if
about
at all, see,
terms of
if you are if those apps are very essential and you can't continue with your work, then you could
mm,
try, but it's the last resort.
yeah,
Thank you.
sure. Yeah. So then the other thing is, this is very important. I use an Infinix Hot 7. It's the type of phone that I
Yeah,
use on
I
Android
understand.
8.1,
Yeah.
and I've been trying to either improve it to go to Android 9 or 10. I do not know. I don't
See,
know how possible
see,
it is. And
if you are if you are a smartphone OEM, that's company, if it
then,
offers, you will get. If there is another like ways to get those things, but say for that you need your device need to be rooted. You should be your bootloader should be unlocked. Those are all technical things. That's I don't think it's it will be a lengthiest thing to discuss here. So we'll like put these things to a side.
yeah. Then the other thing is I want to get to your platform. That's probably the last. I want to get to your platform so that I could be getting notifications on when you have other sessions that I could be
Yeah.
learning from.
For that, Rajaram will take care. I'll just type your number in the chat and he will take care. Okay.
Please. Thank you very much. And
Yeah.
I'm so grateful and I thank you very much for that.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone?
Recording. Living. Current view. Switch to gallery. View. Switch to gallery. Current view. Active speaker. Button. Double tap to activate. Switch to gallery. Current view. Active speaker. Button. Living in two. Recording. Definite plan. Current view is active speaker. Double tap to show toolbar. Current view is active. 932. Audio source.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Any questions?
Recording. Living in two. From 800.
Okay. Maybe there are not yet people, other people.
Yeah.
Asking,
Just
so
a sec. Someone is having question.
okay.
Warren, you can.
I was going to ask you, do you have some tutorial on Microsoft Outlook?
Just a sec. Just a sec, please. Warren.
WhatsApp. Chat details. Message. WhatsApp.
No, I was trying to tell you that no more questions. That's
Okay.
it. I didn't have any
Oh,
questions.
Yeah, it's okay.
I was going to continue asking.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so do you have some tutorials on Microsoft Outlook?
I don't have any, but Microsoft a website on their website you will be able to find.
Because I could have shortcuts as well.